Hello, Ron Mithril here once again, getting back to Silent Hill Homecoming. So, we're here at Town Hall, and it's time to go use that Founder's Key we picked up. We need to use one of the side doors to get into the central area now, since for whatever reason, the front entrance is apparently blocked. But with that, we can come over here, and we can use the Founder's Key. And doing so, we open up an underground passage. So, down we go. And we're immediately greeted with a first aid kit. I like this place already. So we need to get in here, but it's a bit of a crowded room. So we're just going to lure the nurses out here. Pay no attention to the quivering body there. In order to use that strategy, you do need to make sure you use fully powered attacks. And there should be one more nurse in here. Yep, I see her. So yeah, you just need to make sure that you hold down the strong attack button for the full allotment of time. So, here we are in the Room of Exposition. We've got some reading to do. This book looks ancient. The pages are all tattered. I can barely read the text. In defense of the tenets, it's necessary that one person preside over the punishments of any members who have fallen from the path. These rulings must be based on complete understanding of the law set forth, and must be executed without prejudice. The executor of law must not waive in the responsibility of enacting this power. He must declare his oath in public forum to uphold the ideals of the book. In God's name, so shall it be. It just tells us this about every single book. To continue on the path we have laid before us, it's vital that the people remember the road traveled. We must continually provide, update, and nurture accurate records of the past that cannot be challenged by outsiders. Once the lore has been handed over, the keeper shall confine himself to an uncorrupted sanctuary. There he shall learn the history of the founders. In God's name, so shall it be. Thankfully none on this wall. 2 more over here, though. In the pursuit of creating a more perfect way, rules must be followed and rules must be enforced. Any member who ignores this command shall be dealt with swiftly and in view of all. This shall ensure continued prosperity. It is therefore imperative that the effective Master of Arms not waive in the responsibility of enacting this power until the last day of his life. In God's name, so shall it be. This book looks ancient, yeah. With the truth of the old believers fractured, it is essential that one person maintain and effectuate the modern sectarian rites we have toiled so faithfully to create and protect. After taking up the mantle of this post, the performer of rites shall make a pilgrimage to the edge of the forsaken region to purify himself from the sins of the past. There he will beseech the forefathers for forgiveness and understanding. In God's name, so shall it be. I can't open this door with this weapon, despite the fact that it's an unlock command. Alright. So, let's have a look at this thing. So we got the Ceremonial Dagger. Not only is it a better knife, but can also open up certain doors. I have to admit, I kind of like the animation for it. So now we're in this rather convoluted hallway, but I don't think there's actually anything in it. We'll take a look at the dead ends just to make sure, but I don't think I'm leaving anything behind here. It's pretty much just a long, convoluted, empty hallway. Still, I wouldn't put it past him to hide a box of ammo or maybe a health drink somewhere. Never hurts to be sure. And so we end up in here. Oh, look. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. I don't think there's actually anything you can really do in here other than just go ahead and use this ladder to get out. And so we've ended up back in Rosehide Cemetery. And there's a child's drawing on the wall. Let's see what we have now. The bullies in their spiteful wrath will find torment as well. Soon he will strike them where they stand and drag them into hell. So using the Ceremonial Dagger, we can open this door as well. There's a Smog over here. If we don't go ahead and deal with him, he'll be a problem. So, let's party. I'm not going to have you trapping me in the other crypt. Did that in practice, and it was super annoying. Alright. So now we can get in here. And claim our 5th serum. Delicious. Gonna hold off on using it for now. Probably gonna wait until I'm fully back out of the cemetery. And speaking of which, at this point, as far as collectibles, the game pulls a bit of a jerk move. Normally, you tend to be filtered toward at least being close to where collectibles are. But at this point, you actually have to go back out the main entrance of the cemetery, instead of back toward the shepherd house, which is where the story wants you to go next. Going this way, it's purely for a collectible, in an area where it wasn't earlier. Much as the newspaper from the playground seems to have disappeared, a photo has appeared over at the missing persons board. So we have to go all the way back here. This is probably the easiest photo to miss, thus. And that really looked like something I should have been able to pick up, but no. Alright, it's somewhere around here. There it is. The repair guy Curtis Acker's in his shop. So yes, you have to come all the way back here to get that, and then go back to the cemetery, and then go all the way back through the cemetery to get back to the shepherd's house. Kind of a sneaky bit of backtracking, that. I don't think you can get that photo any earlier than this. So, back we go. Thankfully, at the very least, the area isn't too populated with monsters. That and Alex doesn't seem to have issues with long jogs. Our usual way has been blocked. What? That should have at least knocked you out of that attack. Now you guys are just cheating. Seriously, I heard the gun go off. That was a good solid hit. There. So, once again, back through the maze of crypts. I don't think they've put any goodies back in here. I think it's pretty much just left as is. But there is one important thing we can find on the way back. We have this one boarded up area that we've never been able to get into. And coming in here, we get the Chrome Hammer Pistol. It's stronger than the normal handgun, and not only that, it can hold more ammo. Another thing worth noting, the ammo capacity of any of your firearms, that determines how many extra bullets you can hold. You basically can hold enough ammo for 2 full reloads of whatever gun you're using. So, previously, the pistol could only hold 9 bullets, but now it can hold up to 12. So whereas previously we could only have 18 extra shots, now we should be able to carry 24. Odd how that works out, but there it is. For the moment, though, we're just going to go ahead and take a refreshing pause. We've collected a few goodies. And so with that, back in a moment.